Hello, and thank you for joining us for a review of Oracle HCM Cloud Action Plans as part of our Acuity Cloud Solutions webinar series. My name is J.R. Parish, and I'm a manager in professional services and also a senior project manager for Acuity. The content that we will be covering today was created by Adnan Siddiqui, who is one of our amazing technical consultants here at Acuity. In this webinar, we will demonstrate how absence plans are leveraged in the HCM Cloud Absence Management, some key components for utilizing absence plans successfully, and business process best practices. We will explain the absence plan feature, implementation best practices, how absence plans are integrated with absence types, and what processes are available in Oracle HCM Cloud to administer absence plans. Before I begin, I would like to share a little bit about Acuity and what we do. Acuity Cloud Solutions is an organization dedicated to providing services to help support Oracle products. We specialize in the Oracle HCM Cloud, including Taleo, Fusion, and the e-Business Suite. Our leadership team has over 40 years of combined HCM experience. We are a Gold partner with Oracle, and our consultants average 10 years of Taleo experience. Acuity resources in both US and Canada have a wide range and many years of Taleo experience, working directly for Taleo and Oracle, and also working directly for Oracle clients in various industries. Each of us specialize in the Oracle Taleo arena and are dedicated to provide exceptional services to support client needs and growth. Many organizations permit employees to accrue hours or days as paid time off as they work, to use for sick or vacation leave. Different companies follow different accrual methods for accumulating vacations. Some allocate all leaves on the first day of the year, and some allocate leaves on a regular interval, such as the first day of every month. Calculation of accruals depends on the method followed by your organization. In Oracle HCM Cloud, you can create different absence accrual plans, and for each accrual plan, you can define the eligibility profile. Employees who meet eligibility criteria will be entitled to the absence plan. In the next slide, we will review an example of vacation plan, which is commonly required by companies to manage vacation accruals for their full-time employees. We have seen companies asking to implement a vacation plan with the following requirements. Full-time employees are entitled for a vacation. Employees cannot take a paid vacation for the first 2 months of employment. After 2 months, 1.5 days of vacation is earned for each full month worked, up to a maximum of 15 days for the calendar year. Before the completion of 6 months of service, employees can only take vacation against accrued vacation days. After 6 months of service, employees can take the full 15 days of vacation. On January 1st of the following calendar year, each employee has then completed 6 months of service will again earn 1.25 days of vacation per month up to 15 days. Employees can only carry over 5 vacation days each year and keep a maximum balance of 20 vacation days at a time. Again, these are the specific things that we have seen implemented as a vacation plan. In the next few slides, we will review how companies implement absence plans in Oracle HCM Cloud to achieve these requirements. Companies can use the eligibility profile to determine whether a person qualifies for enrollment in an absence plan. A common client business requirement is to create an absence plan for full-time employees only. This requirement can be achieved by utilizing the eligibility profile for the absence plan. The eligibility profile can be configured by writing a FAST formula, which will be covered later in this presentation. The logic for the FAST formula can check the employee's position and if their position is the full-time position, then they are allowed to enter absence against that paid vacation plan. Companies can use the Oracle HCM Cloud Derived Factors option to calculate certain eligibility criteria that can be used to define rules based on specific criteria, such as a person's age or length of service. Derived factors work with eligibility criteria to validate all conditions to determine an employee's eligibility for the plan. Companies can use derived factors to verify employees' eligibility based on their hire date. If an employee has completed 2 months of service, then they are allowed to enter vacation against that plan. We have also seen clients use derived factors to accrue a higher number of vacations for employees working for a longer duration within the company. For example, a client who allows the accrual of 10 vacation days for employees with 1 to 4 years of service, 15 days for 5 to 10, 20 days for 15 years or more, and so on. For some accrual plans, companies want new employees to wait for a certain period of time before they can claim an absence against it. Accrual vesting rules can be used to define a period during which workers can accrue time but cannot use it. Accrual proration rates can be used to define a method to calculate the accrual time for workers who are enrolled in the middle of an accrual period. Anniversary event rules can be used to determine the employment anniversary date on which you want the accrual plan to restart. In the public sector, every organization offers paid vacation time. Many public organizations will start vacation accruals after 6 months of continuous work. Full-time employees receive earned vacation days based on their years of service. To adhere to this business requirement, clients utilize accrual vesting rules, which will allow new employees to request or claim paid vacations after 6 months of their start date. They can also leverage proration and anniversary rules to accrue vacation for each month and reset vacation balances for the next year. To maintain a work-life balance, companies want employees to take their paid vacation on a regular basis. To implement this policy, companies can define a carryover vacation policy. An absence plan's carryover option can be used to define a maximum unused time that can be carried over and applied to the next accrual term. Carryover proration rules can be used to define a method to return a multiplying factor to prorate the defined carryover amount. Companies can also use a ceiling option to define a maximum time that a worker can accrue, and ceiling proration options to define a method to return a multiplying factor to prorate the defined ceiling limit. For clients with vacation carryover benefits, we leverage carryover rules to transfer the appropriate vacation each year. One example is a business requirement to allow employees to carry over 3 unused vacation days each year to the next year, but only allow employees to take a maximum balance of 20 vacation days at a time, including 10 vacation days for the current year. This requirement can be configured by utilizing the carryover option, carryover proration rates, and ceiling options. Oracle HCM Cloud offers a fast formula for absence accrual calculation. Using these fast formulas, companies can develop complex logic to calculate accruals for each employee. A fast formula is a feature which can be used to program custom logic but doesn't require extensive programming skills or code management effort. Oracle fast formulas are a simple way to write formulas using English words and basic mathematical functions. You can use information from the Oracle database in the formulas without learning the database structure or a programming language. As discussed in earlier slides, companies can develop a fast formula to allow full-time employees to enter vacations against a plan. Another common requirement is to validate absence duration while entering absences by employees. Most companies that have a standard 8-hour workday allow employees to claim full day or half-day vacations. Therefore, employees should be able to enter a multiple of 4 hours or 8 hours when entering vacation time. Companies implement fast formulas to develop a rule to validate these absence entries. In previous slides, we discussed an example of accrual vacation plan. Oracle HCM Cloud offers 2 other absence plan types to configure plans for different requirements. The 2 absence plan types are qualification plan type and no entitlement plan type. Qualification plans are available to create an absence plan where workers qualify for the plan and receive payments during the absence period. Companies can use qualification plans for defining absence rules related to events, such as long-term illness or maternity. Configuration rules will determine the payment percentages that apply for specific periods during the absence for specific workers. Another plan type is no entitlement. Companies can create absence plans of this type to track paid or unpaid absences without maintaining an accrual balance or providing leave entitlements, such as periodic accruals. Companies can use a no entitlement plan to pay workers if they are not eligible for a standard maternity or paternity absence qualification plan. Similar to an accrual plan, you can define the length and type of the plan term and can configure rules to determine eligible workers who can enroll in the plan. Now that we have reviewed some of the main features and capability of absence plans, we are going to review a couple of the absence plan administration processes that are available in the Oracle HCM Cloud. Administrators can schedule or run update accrual plan enrollments process to update enrollments for a new hire, termination, and transfers for multiple workers. The enrollments process determines a worker's eligibility plan, enrolls eligible workers in an accrual plan, terminates the enrollment for workers who are no longer eligible for that plan. The administrator can schedule or run the calculate accrual and balances process to generate accrual details and calculate balances for multiple workers. This process calculates the accrual balance for each active enrollment, updates plan balances, and transfers the information to Oracle HCM Cloud Global Payroll if transfer absence payment option was selected for the absence plan. Thank you very much for your time and attention. We hope this webinar was helpful and will be helpful when you're working with your absence plans in the Oracle HCM Cloud. If there are any questions about this topic or any other, please contact Acuity at sales@acuitycloudsolutions.com.